we are celebrating, not, of course, your arrival. But two of our residents actually got married, and he points at, there's one human woman, and he points, and there's just one orc lady who's kind of standing beside her, and has her arm, like, around her.
Tara wants to congratulate them. She's very excited.
There's, like, charcuterie plates out.
Cast detect poison and disease.
Poison. The food is not poisoned. You do pick up a faint signal coming from the orc woman. You can identify that she has orc high fever.
She's kind of in disbelief for a bit. She looks at this really happy couple and she like wells up in tears.
Minky looks down and is like, "What's wrong?"
It's the orc lady. She's sick.
Turns to Minky. He's like, "Is your friend all right?"
What if you showed me to the room?
Jonas led you back to the room you're staying in for the night.
And he leads her to like sit down on the bed. You know, whatever you want, I'm here. I can do whatever you need to ask me to do.
It's just so sad. They just got married and she's sick.
He takes his fingers and like pokes her cheeks and is like, "Don't worry, I'll be right back."
He comes out of the room, and he is gonna like turn the corner and like immediately bump into Jonas, who's kind of like perched along the wall. I know I said I'd give you guys space, but I got worried. There's one thing I think could help. There's a grove nearby. It has, it's a spring. The water is very good at curing illnesses. If you wanted to help, you could maybe go over there and see if you could get some of it.
And just be like, Tira, do you know where Minky went?
We should maybe figure out where they went, huh?
So Minky is like, "Well, I actually came out here to talk to you guys. It's like, hey, we should have this cool little hangout session in the bedroom with Faunus."
Tira's like, fun, yeah, cool. We should be back quick though, because it sounds like there's gonna be food out here soon.
I detected poison and magic because I wanted to see if there was anything in the food because these guys are super weird about dragons and I was gonna put key. But then I ended up detecting high orc fever and the nice orc wife lady.
And she just got married too.
Kind of stunned silent.
There's hope. I was told by a very nice man there is this cool magical spring that has healing property. If we can get some of that magical water, then we might be able to help her.
I want to go. We gotta go.
And he's like, Jonas, this is Jonas.
Hi everybody, I'm just the village healer. I brought the location of the springs. I have a map to it.
Tomorrow we get up early and we go.
Tira's very curious. Is there dessert?
We're gonna say, I don't know how they make this in medieval times, but we're just gonna say strawberry ice cream.
We're discounting the idea of fantasy ice cream way too easily.
Okay, and fantasy ice cream.
Bored for fantasy ice cream. See
Well,
if she
a
has.
digestive saving
For lactose tolerance?
I believe there's lactose intolerant.
Oh no.
I rolled a 3.
Liara's got the shit.
Oh, no. After dinner wraps up, like, Faunus can't help herself and she runs up to the nice orc lady and gives her a big hug. You are going to live a happy and long life.
She thinks that's a little weird, but she's like, thank you! Tira, you have a dream.
Shit.
You are standing at the smoldering remains of a village. There is a absolutely massive creature that looms over you. Every instinct in your body is telling you to run as hard and as fast as you can, but you're frozen where you stand. You look for your friends, for anyone, but you're all alone, and you're afraid. You see your wife standing beside you. Why didn't you come sooner? Where were you? And she reaches out for you with both of her hands, and then you awaken. So, Minky, you are on the back of a wagon, and you are playing your lyre. Tira and Liara and Faunus are all in the back of the wagon with you. You're all talking about going to see your mother. Wherever you're going, wherever this wagon is taking you, it's taking you to your mom. You are sitting at a table, and there's a warm light coming from a candle, and you look down at a book that's in your hands. And on the cover is your name. It's a compendium of magical creatures and their features.
I hold up the book and said, I got published!
Faunus, you were sleeping for a little bit. You wake before anyone else does. And you feel a strong presence that is beckoning you to the window of the room.
I'm gonna get up and walk over to the window.
Okay.
Kind of like tiptoeing so I don't wake anyone else up.
You see the outline of a bear looking up at you. It's Steven. The bear's eyes are glowing a distinct white, and it maintains eye contact with you for a long moment before very slowly turning away.
I'm gonna grab my staff as I'm leaving and I'm gonna run out.
Leads you outside of the town limits just a little bit and into a small clearing. I do not have much time, my child. I sense the resolve strong in your heart. Things are not as they should be. I fear for the forest. I fear for my creations. I fear for my Karth. I fear for you, my child. If left unchecked, this will bring us all to ruin. Be safe. Be strong.